Hello.
Hello, everyone. Wow.
Live.
Happy 2021?
It is 2021. It feels just as good as 2022.
So much better. I've been laughing at all the memes, at least.
Yes. Memes are a godsend. No. I have a friend that she just probably posts 40 memes a day, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think some of my favorites were last week when people were like, "Okay, 2021, I'd like to cancel my 7-day free trial."
Yeah, or hold my beer.
2021
to 2020. But there's one good thing, and it is that it is technically officially Carnival season.
Yay!
So we are celebrating Carnival season. We're going to be doing look clubs every other week, doing looks, creative, getting ready for the fun. So this year, Mardi Gras is looking a little different. Everyone's doing house floats since we won't be having parades. So we are also finding ways to stay creative while we are at home. So we're going to be doing a few different looks over the next few weeks that are inspired by Mardi Gras and Carnival. And yeah, we are excited to play dress up and pretend the world is as beautiful as we will look at the end of this look club. So join us, get sparkly, let's have fun. Yay!
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So what are our colors tonight?
So, and also if you are tuning in, say hey, let us know you're here. We can see you. And tonight we are going to our little custom creative capsule we created for Carnival. That's a lot of C's. Is passion flower, and La Fille Verte, and Gin Fizz, which I'm excited. I'm excited to mess around with it. And I've got Lilac Microfine. Do you have?
Sure. Yep, I have some.
Nice. And then I have King Cake as my Bolt Bomb, but what you working with today?
I think Carnival Queen.
Sweet. Well, so we are celebrating Carnival, so that makes sense. I'm excited. This is, first of all, I'm going to try a new trick. I kind of tried it once, but I'm going to show it more tonight. So I have a dried out Bolt Bomb. So this is Carnival. This is our Carnival episode, so it makes sense because a lot of people say, I haven't used my Bolt Bomb since 2 Mardi Gras ago. It's dried out. What can I do? So a fantastic fan, an electrolyte, gave us a hint on how to mix our Bolt Bomb that's dried out with a liquid transformer and bring it back to life. So I'm going to try that later. That's when I apply my Bolt Bomb, probably towards the end. So I'm excited for that. And excited to play with King Cake. Is one of my favorite things about King Cake is that it's got gold and silver in it. So even though it's like a Mardi Gras color, I find I like to wear it year round. So even if I'm wearing like gray and it's the fall, it's actually a really fun. Oh, I'm wearing gray, and it's the winter.
So am I.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Hello. If you are just tuning in, tell us hi so we know you're here. We just introduced our colors for today. This is Carnival Look Club, and we are going to be doing Mardi Gras inspired look over the next few weeks. And this is our first one. And we're doing a little bit of a softer Mardi Gras palette and a little bit, we've got King Cake. So I was just saying it's silver and gold in it. So it's going to be less brilliant gold. And you got the best of both worlds with it. Cool and warm. All right. I don't even know where to begin, Danielle. We haven't done a look club, and
I know it feels like forever. Sorry, I'm still searching through my makeup that I have here in where am I? Oh yeah, Arizona.
Yeah, I'm looking at your screen. It says you're in Phoenix.
Yes, I am in Phoenix still. I'm in Phoenix until I just got my new assignment, and I will be here until the end of February. So
okay, so you're gonna be
just
there.
a little bit longer hanging out here. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll experiment with like, I do have a little Voodoo Violet, so maybe I'll like mix Voodoo Violet and Mardi Gras together.
I almost said that to you earlier too. I felt like that would go good with the passion flower, so that's a fun idea. Voodoo Violet, if you're new to the Bold Bomb game and you're looking for a very versatile one that anyone would look good in, I would suggest Voodoo Violet. It's up there. It's up there, my favorite. So I'm tapping out some of our power pigment right here. The passion flower. And I just realized I didn't really give us a highlighter color, Danielle, but I'm probably gonna go grab a highlighter so I can do
well,
this.
Gin Fizz is pretty highlight-ish.
That's true.
Yeah. I guess it is I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll play around. If we need to grab something else, we will.
Yeah. Hey, Andrea, Happy New Year. Andrea said, hey, Happy New Year, y'all.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Hello.
So has anyone seen any cool house floats in their neighborhood yet? I haven't really seen any in person, unfortunately.
I haven't seen any in person either, although I don't really like the house.
Wait a second. Weren't you at the grand opening?
Oh, well, okay. I saw the number one, the original, and the amazing, but I haven't like seen. Okay, you're right. That was incorrect. I thought you meant like come across any, and I have not come across any.
In the wild.
In the wild, yes, in the wild. But it is really fun being a part of the Facebook groups, watching everyone decorate their house. Andrea says she will probably come to New Orleans and check out the house floats on the 30th, which makes sense because people are just starting to get it together. And now it's this really fun, exciting rush of all of these artists in New Orleans are having random people get in touch with them to do house floats. I'm seeing that of some of my friends. So that's exciting because people have been out of work. Artists have been out of work for many months. And now everyone in New Orleans wants to do a house float, which is awesome. And so now all these, artists that usually paint on small canvases now are being really like pushed and in high demand to do these like huge houses. And it's cool. It's exciting. Yay for creative ways to continue on with our celebrations.
I've also seen like some event companies advertising that they do house floats, which is kind of cool because obviously there's no conventions in New Orleans right now. There's not a lot of events going on. So again, it's another way for our friends in the event company industry to stay active, stay creative, try to find ways to
continue to celebrate. And
exactly.
And if anyone, yes, and work. That's also very important. If anyone's just joining us, just tell us hey, so we know you're here. Hello, Happy New Year. We were talking about house floats and how ways people are staying creative over Carnival. This is our little way. We're doing Lewk Club. And I feel like I'm going to have to put some sort of Mardi Gras costume together. I don't know if I'm just going to go outside and look at the day that I go look at the house floats, just wear that so I can just take a photo. But I'm going to put something together. I don't know.
Yeah, same here. I'm planning on something. I think I might do, I have a vintage pantsuit that I'm in love with that is good. I mean, I'm just assuming it's going to be cold because it's an early Mardi Gras. So I don't know. I'm going to put on this pantsuit and hopefully have a headdress and some makeup on and yeah, see the town.
See the town. Nice. Well, I just got, let's see, Andrea's saying there's a drive-through reverse parade in Baton Rouge on the 7th. What is a drive-through reverse parade?
Yeah, please elaborate. I need to know this.
It's been so cold and horrible here. I don't know. How's it been in Phoenix, Danielle?
It's not warm, but it's not like horrible. It's not as cold as it was. Like obviously I was home this past weekend in New Orleans, and not as cold as it was when I was like at home. I was like, damn, it's cold.
Yeah, it has been. I have not. I literally left the house since Saturday morning, or yeah, Saturday. I don't know. I haven't left because every time I go outside, I'm like, that's not for me. I don't think so. It's so cold and wet. Ugh.
So what are you using on your eyes so far?
So I've just done passion flower in the kind of center. But now I'm kind of wondering if I should have, well, that's where I am. Because I kind of forgot where I have the lilac glitter. So I might want to put that on the edge, but I mean on the end of my eyes. But let's see. Kat says, hey, our new crew is doing a thing at Snake and Jake's in their big new patio. Are y'all there right now? Are we live casting from at Snake and Jake's? Let's see. Andrea is also telling us there about the reverse parade. There are stations of either performers, bands, etc. on a designated route. Viewers can drive through with masks and enjoy the performances, music. Oh, that's fun. Music, etc. I didn't finish the sentence. That's fun. A reverse parade. That's cute. I wonder if we can do that in New Orleans. That's a good idea. What neighborhood is it in, Andrea? I've been having to go to Baton Rouge more lately, so I might be there. So, a guy kind of said they did an article in, I think on NOLA.com about a man who kind of came up with the similar, but came up with the idea of doing kind of like, instead of celebration in the Oaks, like a Mardi Gras in the Oaks and going through City Park and having all the floats parked on the side. But I don't know if they'll get to it. They'll be able to have enough time to get everything done. Kat says no on the 27th instead of parading. Oh, so they're going to go and do Snake and Jake's in their big new patio. They will be there on the 27th.
Very cool.
And Andrea says that the reverse parade is in Mid-City, which is cool. When is that, Andrea? My mom lives in Mid-City. And then Kat also says Krampus did something similar in Joan of Arc. Yeah, I read about that. I know that Joan of Arc was on the West Bank. I don't know, I believe, but I didn't know where Krampus was. I missed it. But it looked fun. That's a cute idea. Did anyone Kat, do you know anyone that did either of those drive-through parades and how they were? I mean, I'm interested. I never heard feedback. But I'm intrigued.
The thing that I was a little bummed about with the drive-through parades is like you had to buy tickets, which I understand, but I don't know. You know, I'm used to going to parades and it being free to me. So like having to pay for a ticket. And I mean, I understand you got to pay for like security or whatnot, but I just thought it was a little bit, I don't know. I was a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie.
Well, this is the first time you actually do need tickets to the Mardi Gras. I saw that somewhere. Definitely, I stole that from somebody, somebody's meme, which I thought was funny. If anyone not from New Orleans, people like to. Mardi Gras is the biggest free show on earth, or something along that nature. But this year is unfortunately not the same. Which I know, just trying to plan one event since COVID was such a nightmare. It's just not, that's all you can't even worry about making a good event. You're just like, are we being COVID safe? Great. Oh, right, now I have to plan the event. I don't envy anyone who has to deal with big venues right now. Well, nobody's a big venue right now, but I'll get it. All right, so now I'm going to La Fille Verte.
Oh, and I'm doing opposite. I'm going to start green, and I am mixing La Fille Verte with a little of the gel transformer.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I kind of wish I went your route, so now it's good. I can see what you do, and then either be envious or be like, no, I did it right.
Exactly.
I like where I've gone with this. Let's see. Kat says it was good, but you can only have a limited amount of crews. Crew Bohem has 17 inner crew. No space long enough that we could use realistically and responsibly. Oh, yeah, I can imagine for a larger crew to try to do something like that. Yeah, Krampus it didn't cramp their style. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna.
Yeah, Krampus is a smaller organization, I think. But
yeah.
I was talking to like a member of Krampus, and they were like, "Yeah, my partner couldn't even get a ticket." I'm like,
Well,
"Okay, so like the
good for that.
Krampus crew people's friends, you know, or like partners couldn't even get tickets to the Krampus parade." So I was like, "Well, that's a bummer."
Wow, that's how much. I guess that's how fast they sold out, and or that's how desperate people are for safe entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, even if you're in the show, you can't see the show, or your loved ones can't. Well, good. I mean, I guess good for them, but now they'll know. Let's see, Kat saying that's why she thinks Joan of Arc was on the West Bank, because they're probably to find somewhere big enough. That makes sense. February. So Andrea's telling me about the Baton Rouge reverse parade. It's February 7th, 1 to 4. The reverse parades at Halloween was free. Oh, I did read about that. And you have it bring a donation of canned goods for the food bank. And it is supports the community radio station. Oh, well, cool. I'll have to mark that down in case I happen to be in Baton Rouge. Chewbacca's unfortunately just had to announce that they had to are not doing our little event that we were going to do, which was they were in almost like cahoots. They were in cahoots with the crew of houseflips, those wily coyotes. Now they were working with them, and so all the Chewbacca sub crews or the ones that were participating, were creating house floats that we could on the 26th. I can't even remember what 23rd. But anyway, later this month we were going to do kind of an event where all the Chewbacca sub crews had people come to whatever their house float was and have like a socially distanced like toss of some throws and say goodnight and do that. But unfortunately, with all the rising numbers, Chewbacca's decided yesterday no on the event, unfortunately. But I know some sub crews are still building their house floats, so people will still get to see them once they're all completed and everyone does their own safe walkabouts. So I know Crew of Puke was building one, so there will be unicorns about New Orleans if anyone's interested.
Very cool. You know what? Did you? I meant to send you the article, but did you see that? Like, they were linking COVID outbreak to like an inflatable costume.
Yes, I did. I thought about Brian also.
I was like, oh wow.
I was like, that's terrible. I was like, why didn't they wear a mask in there? Brian was like, clearly they thought they were being safe. That's the problem. And because he was going to do that. It's funny you brought that up, Danielle, because he was going to wear. My husband has a giant unicorn inflatable, and he was costume that he was going, not one that you put on the lawn, one that you get inside of and then run around and make children's nights. But he was going to be dressed as that for the Chewbacca's, I don't know what even the event, but he definitely will be wearing a mask if he's ever inside of the inflatable. Now he knows, unfortunately, that hospital was the guinea pig. But okay, I feel like I kind of already feel like my eyes look like a sucre king cake.
Yeah, I agree.
They look like a glazed treat. That's what, put that on my dating profile. Glazed treat. All right.
It does kind of look candy-ish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Candy colors.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that these two colors, the Laffy Vert and Passion Flower, are two that are in the custom creative capsule for the Dames de Perlage. Their custom capsule, I believe, has these two colors in it, this green and pink. Kat says that's exactly what it looks like, and I'm going to assume she means the Sucre King Cake. And
has anyone been to Sucre? I know they reopened.
Yeah, I have not. I'm going to get Kat's in the know. She knows somebody who went. I bet she has the 411.
Was it? I'm just wondering if their stuff was how it was.
Right. I don't know if when they bought it, they got the recipes or I don't know.
I thought that was the deal, but I don't, I'm no expert.
Okay, I'm gonna try to see what without a highlighter. I'm just gonna use a little brush with the well, maybe I'll try a little. I'm trying to decide what to do for my highlight situation. I have Gin Fizz, but that is a really great topper. But we'll see if I can use it as a highlighter. I'm gonna mix a little bit of liquid transformer, and we'll see. I might need to start over.
So when we do this in 2 weeks, do we want to do it as a party? Who's interested to do just what did we do it last time? We did a Google Meet.
We did a Google Meet, and we did holiday makeup looks, and yeah.
So comment, PM us, let us know if you are interested in doing the next Mardi Gras look with us. Yeah.
So Kat says she's not a fan of Sucre outside of the pictures. I am a dedicated by water bakery babe. So.
I do love the chantilly cream king cake. I would have to say it's my favorite that I've ever had so far.
Ooh. All right, so just to catch you guys up, I feel like I would like this better if I had a highlighter under it, but it doesn't look bad. It's pretty, but it I don't like that I can see my like natural skin showing through, that nude color. I would have put a little bit lighter, but it still looks pretty.
And I put my Power Primer on first. So I feel like my coverage is a little bit heavier, but I still will need to blend this a little bit. I'm kind of just like painting it on, and I will see what happens once I blend it a little bit.
With the gel transformer, you said?
Yeah, I'm using the gel transformer.
Well, maybe I should have tried that here. So
I really enjoyed using that for the holiday look, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna play with it again.
I'm about to, I think I might do my brows with it. So Kat says she agrees with you. Absolute same on the king cake situation. And that's what she had on Epiphany. And if you're just tuning in, y'all tell us hello. We just started talking king cake, but I feel like it's a whole thing we could get into. I don't know.
So I've not had king cake yet this year. Of course, I'm in Arizona, so I'm not going to get it anywhere here. But this past weekend, I thought for sure I would end up with a slice somewhere, but nope, I wasn't that lucky.
I have not. I was eating really bad at the end of last year, so I started not the first, but maybe the fourth or something. We've been eating pretty good, so I certainly haven't. But also the two best gluten-free bakeries in New Orleans, I guess they both closed, but one of the best king cakes I've ever had, and it was gluten-free, from Girls Gone Vegan, and the owner passed away this year. She was hit when she was on her bicycle, which is horrible. So the business partner just, she closed and is obviously in complete shock. And it's such a tragedy, but I didn't even realize that was in 2020, because the year has been so intense that when Mardi Gras rolled around, I was like, oh, they're not open. Like, I didn't even think, but that was my, so if anyone knows a good gluten-free bakery, I had another friend asking on Facebook, so we'll see. If I love too when everyone gives opinions on different where to get different king cakes or where to do whatever. So somebody said, where do you get a gluten-free king cake? And someone said Whole Foods. I was like, do you know that they're there, or are you just assuming that Whole Foods would carry such a thing? But hey, free advice is that it's free.
I feel like I need brows, and me, I go with the natural brow. So
yes,
trying a little goof-proof brow pencil from Benefit, which I've been liking so far. Before, I used to always use It Cosmetics. They have a brow pencil, which is pretty decent, but I don't know. I've been playing around with this one, and so far, I'm pretty happy with the performance. Plus, I like miniature stuff because I travel so much. So I'm always like, ooh, what's small that I can get?
It's nice. I get the same thing. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think they have the best brow pencils, but I just got a little Christmas kit. I love when you can get those where they will give you like a product for, it's basically an extra like $3 when you, however much it should be, like would be like 15. This is a clear brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I really like it. Really tames these beasts I got going on up here. Andrea says she saw a gluten-free king cake at Robert's. She said she cannot testify if it's any good, but that's okay. That's good to know because we've got those close by. So,
does Bywater Bakery make anything gluten free?
Don't know, Kat. Are you? But also, if you are here and you don't care about king cake, that's fine too. But say hi so we know you're here. I am not loving.
You do look like a sugary king cake.
No. I did things a little backwards, and then I was like, oh no, I'm gonna keep going. But right now it's like I should have started over. But it's just I'm gonna keep going.
I mean, that's what the Lewk Club is all about. We're not about perfection. We're about experimentation and being creative and having fun with makeup.
Yes. And then sometimes when we're really tired, we really experiment. Like I love you're like
exactly.
Oh,
then we become yeah. I mean, you could just have a king cake explosion on your face if you want.
I think you have to pay extra for that.
King cake explosion.
I think I've seen that offered in Craigslist. Okay, I'm gonna try. Let's see what I'm doing.
Sugary sweet king cake explosion.
So I have Laffy Verts are green. And now I'm gonna try. I use the liquid transformer, and now I have a little gel transformer. I'm gonna try to put it on top, but not blend, and see if that's because I'm trying to figure out how to use the liquid and the gel together. I haven't gotten that down. So I'm gonna see if that works. Andrea says the king cake explosion is on the secret menu. Yeah, you gotta order that. That's like one of those Starbucks things that you gotta be in the know how to order it. All right, let's see.
All right, brows are a little crazy, but you know.
Okay, so I'm just using the gel transformer, and you can see the difference in the intensity of the color. I'm just popping it on top with a brush that does not work at all, but hey, it was here. And we see what happens.
I cannot find my
What is it?
I haven't been able to find my purple lip. So we'll try a little.
I think I'm going to do passion flower on my lip.
Golden Rouge action.
Packing some just loose Laffy Vert on top of my gel transformer. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, Kat said it does work. It does. I saved it. Cool. I think I might do some fun brows. I think I'm gonna do it. I know I said that, but
so I noticed our friends over at Fringe & Co. were like, they're doing a king cake giveaway, and I was noticing they were giving away some sort of like chocolate king cake, and I was just curious if anyone has ever had a chocolate king cake and what they thought of it, because I chocolate is my guilty pleasure. It's probably what I love the most.
So I've like when I was a kid, I had like Zulu king cakes, which were like chocolate and coconut, I think. But I've never had
Ooh.
like chocolate flavor. You never had a Zulu king cake?
No, I've never even heard of a Zulu king cake.
Danielle, what is happening? Oh no, you have to turn in your New Orleans card, your New Orleans card. I don't know where, I think Randazzo's has a good one. Andrea says, I've had a Zulu cake, but she is a traditionalist.
So what does a traditionalist mean? Does it mean that you only like certain flavors?
Is it completely plain or you get like the cream cheese stuff? I think cream cheese stuff was my favorite when I could actually eat regular king cake. And I only one time had a bite of the Randazzo's, which was after I was gluten-free, but I took a bite and I was like, it was worth it. And I do feel sick and it was worth it. Kat said I posted about trying to find one of those today. I guess she means Zulu. Yeah, they look, I mean, it looks like they do way more with the Zulu king cakes than when I was a kid, but they look like they're I like kind of German chocolatey with a lot going on, but it looks delicious. They just, who's ever had a savory king cake? Now that's a question that I want to know. I've never had one. Let's see. Andrea, the traditionalist, says, yes, only regular king cake and either Bavarian cream or cream cheese filling. That's my favorite too. I don't like all the flavors. If you start putting blueberry and random stuff in there, I'm like, then it starts to take over the vanilla, cinnamony, you know. I don't know. That's me. And then also I only eat a king cake or some king cake like once every other year. So when I was working every day at Elektra on St. Claude last Mardi Gras, they had slices of the gluten-free Girls Gone Vegan king cake across the street at the co-op in the Healing Place.
Healing Center.
Healing Center. I always want to say Healing Place, which is a church in Baton Rouge, and they are very different places. And I much prefer the Healing Center on St. Claude. But I was able to go and get a few, maybe like one slice of king cake last year, so I would count that. But I don't know, I might not get king cake this year, but it's okay.
There's got to be someone doing gluten-free king cake somewhere in the city.
Sure there is, but the question is like getting it in a slice was amazing because it's like you have to pay, like the gluten-free king cakes are small because they're expensive and hard to bake. And but there's this, the Girls Gone Vegan one was so amazing, it was worth it. But I mean, the first year I got it, it was like $30 and this big. So my husband went and ate a piece and he's like, oh my God, this is one of the best king cakes I've ever had. And I was like, you eat your Rouse's king cake. This one is expensive. It is for only me. And then it went back because I couldn't eat it all. I'm like, well, that's a good lesson. Just share with the people you love. Don't let expensive cake go to waste. But yeah, here we go. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm putting the passion flower, I'm mixing it with, the gel transformer and just so I get a little bit of it. There we go. A little bit of a more intense kind of look. A bolder consistency than with the liquid transformer.
And I'm just doing kind of like a little under eye application.
Okay.
Kind of using it as, I don't know, a little bit of a liner. I probably need to blend it a little bit. Find a brush that I can do that with.
Well, I have some news. I got an entire new wardrobe from Danielle. Danielle, I have to tell, I haven't even gone through everything, but I'm so excited. I got so many. You know what? When your boss loses weight, you win. That's all I have to say. So,
well, there were those pieces that you borrowed when we had like an emergency glitter buffet. So we had a glitter buffet booked one time, and so there was a little bit of a mess up with the time, and they called because we weren't there, and like we showed up like really fast. That was the time you borrowed that, right? I don't know. You borrowed.
I think I borrowed it for the tiny parade.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
The
What was that called? What is that called? That one of my favorite parades, Titrex.
thank you.
Titrex.
So I think that's when I wore it, and I was supposed to go home or something, and I was supposed to change, but that didn't happen. So maybe I can't. Something probably happened earlier in the day. So then,
I mean, I feel like we never had opportunities to like change or get ready for anything during Mardi Gras in the past because it was like always we're always getting stuff done.
Yeah. We just wouldn't sleep and we're at one event and then another party would call and say, hey, we need a glitter buffet experience, and look at Danielle and she's like, I'm so tired. Do you want to go? I'm like, yeah, I want to go. But yeah, so you can't not dress up to a parade. So I had to borrow some clothes from Danielle, and so she knew they fit. So when she was donating some clothes, I was like, you can donate them to me. And I did not realize, I mean, this also Brian got some clothes out of the Brian likes to have dresses for events. Like I gave him my old dresses to like when we go to like gay pride parades and stuff like that. My husband's like, I wish I had dresses. Also, like you can do karate in them. I'm sorry, it's not that. It's kind of judo. I hope he doesn't watch this. But he's like, if there's ever an issue, I could kick someone easily. I'm like, that's why you like dresses? That's the most masculine reason to like a dress. But okay, you just say they feel good. But all right. So he took a couple for some upcoming parades that will happen eventually. So
cool. Oh, but did Greg tell you I want the bags back?
Yeah, well, I figured that out because
okay. That's why everything's in trash bags in the big bags, because I just didn't want to carry all the extra, all the little trash bags. But
yes, no, I appreciate it. And also there's so many clothes that, by the way, if anyone on here needs some size 8 or 10 clothes, I have some extra before I go donate. I think I'm actually going to go on mutual aid, Danielle.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it can go anywhere. I just want it to go to a good cause.
Yep. So I just realized, I don't know if anyone has an anxious dog in the house, but I was setting up for this Lewk Club and my dog was freaking out, and I couldn't figure out why. And I just realized there's so many bags of clothes in here. He thinks we're moving. It took me like 2 hours to figure out why he was so upset. And I think he thinks we're moving.
Oh, that cracks me up. Not quite.
It's like,
I mean, it is a lot of clothes, right?
It's a lot.
Like I'm getting rid of a lot of clothes.
I don't even know how you're able to fit it organized in your house because you have a very tidy house. All right. I don't know. I'm trying green on the brows, and I knew it was going to be a little light, but it adds to my cake.
I like it.
My cake appeal. Thank you.
I need to add some purple to my look, but it's happening slowly but surely. I need the mascara first. I don't know why. I just feel like I need mascara. I'll have to redo it, but I still want mascara now.
Yeah, sometimes I don't do that, but I know what you mean. Like sometimes you have to step back, like when you're trying on an outfit and you got to put on the shoes because you're like, am I weighing this outfit right? Is this balanced? So I feel like mascara is like that sometimes, or earrings. Sometimes I just have to put on the earrings to make sure I don't look crazy. I think it might be looking better in the camera here that y'all are seeing than it is in person, but hey, that's all that matters, right? That's all.
I've got some mascara on the side of my face.
Andrea, are you decorating your house? I thought you said you were, or maybe I'm just thinking of all your amazing Christmas decorations. I know you got the new pink tree, but I can't remember if you were going to do for Mardi Gras. I'm decorating inside for Mardi Gras right now. We're redecorating our. We didn't get trees this year. Our Christmas tree. We got a Christmas mannequin. We decorated the mannequins. My husband, who sews costumes and other attire, and so we decorated those. And now we're decorating them Mardi Gras, Danielle.
Oh,
so
cool.
Hopefully, we started last night. It's going to be a 3-day process, I think. So at least looking at the schedule.
All right, time for some purple.
Nice. Andrew said, I put some stuff for Mardi Gras, but not a ton like last year. Oh, why? Because it's not, because you don't want to get too excited. I wonder, like, get decorating because I feel like then I'll feel like, oh, it's Mardi Gras. But then I wonder, some people are not decorating as much because they might feel like then it makes you sad that you're not doing all the events. But I feel like I can't imagine that if this was a regular year, we would be so in the throes of Mardi Gras right now. We would already be exhausted. We would be like, how are we going to do this? We wouldn't know what we were doing. We wouldn't know how to get through it. And we would have a great time. I think I'm going to do the Gin Fizz on the brow I just did. I definitely probably should have put a little highlighter under this Gin Fizz, but you know.
And I'm going for it. I'm just using this gel and these pigments, and I'm just going for it. Just like, all right, let's get this purple going.
Get this purple going on a Tuesday night. All right. You're welcome, everybody. No coverage.
It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, Mama's getting hot in here.
Uh-oh.
Time for me to.
Oh, that's your new uniform?
My new scrubs.
Well, they're good. But I know you
long sleeve t-shirts underneath, so I'm gonna see what's. Hopefully, I don't smear all my makeup.
Let's see. Andrew says the Cliff Bar Energy Gel is coffee flavored. That's how I get through parade. What the heck is an energy gel? That I'm interested in. I definitely know what a Cliff Bar is.
I know what an energy gel is. Like athletes use them usually, like for races and whatnot.
Oh, those things that like are in pouches. Then.
Yep.
Oh, we'll wait to see what Andrea says. But I gotcha. All right. I think I'm going to, oh, I know. Yep. I brought Obsidian this time. I'm going to do some black eyeliner because I try to stick with just a few colors and just show you that you don't need 100 different colors to do a look, but I want some eyeliner, so I'm going to use some today. I'm going to use Obsidian to be my eyeliner so I can do a little bit of a darker light. Ooh, Danielle, I like what's happening. Let's see. Andrea says, I'm not going to lie. It's a weird squeeze and feel in the mouth. Oh, that's the king cake surprise. No, that does. I've never had one of those, but I could see. You're like, I know this is nutrients. That's what she said, but they work. But I could see that being weird. I could see that. Oh, I didn't bring a little. Bring a baby wipe to wipe my makeup brushes off. Is that your mirror, Danielle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like, except I never remember to charge it, so it won't actually turn on, which would be nice if it did, but it doesn't.
All right.
But it's easier than looking in the computer screen for balance.
Yeah. Gotcha. Ooh, I can't. I'm so ADD. I'm like, I was like, what am I going to do for highlighter and blush? And I was like, oh, I'm going to use Passion Flower as my blush, and then I'm going to use the Gin Fizz as my highlighter. And then I'm like, oh, right, I'm not done with my freaking eyes. I literally just put Obsidian out to do some liner, and I'm like, yeah, I'm bored. I'm bored with my eyes. I took too long. That happens, though.
All right, you fix a little boo-boo. This one goes out like, hello. And this one doesn't go out as far. So I need to decide which one do I like better and which one do I want to try to match. I think I like this one better than that one.
It's funny, I just usually pick, I feel like I always just pick the one that is, I don't need to take away from, and then I can just add to the other one, but it's usually the minimal one that always looks better. but I just don't feel like. So what trick are you using? Are you having to take anything, erase anything?
I'm just using a little baby wipe.
That's a trick.
Mm-hmm. A little baby wipe.
All right. Whoop. I'm like so far from my mirror. I'm like, hey, maybe I just need to look in here. Hi guys, I gotta do my eyeliner. Let's get close. My eyes are a king cake. My eyes are a sucre king cake. That's what I'm going for, or that's what's happening. I don't know if that's what I'm going for, but right. A little much on the liner, but okie dokie. I actually might try to do some, I think I'm going to do some glitter liner on top of the black. So that's one thing. Using microfine mixed with a liquid transformer makes a perfect glitter liner, and it looks amazing. But if you want to do a bolder eye, and since I already kind of have some glitter going on up top, to do this black underneath, and then I'm going to try that lilac on top and see if it's still, I still have my like eyeliner, but it pops a little more underneath the glitter. That's what I'm going to go for. Mm-hmm. So, Andrea, Kat, anyone else out there? I gotta be honest, I don't know. I still don't know the dates. I feel like I'm still confused from Christmas, New Year's. I'm not even sure. I know what day of the week it is, but I don't know the date yet. And I don't think I've written any date out except for my rent check. So how's everyone doing with that? Just checking in, just seeing how everyone's doing, because I'm still having issues with it.
I have to write the date so many times a day with my in my charts and whatnot at work that I just learn it pretty quick.
Well,
like I don't think I've struggled with 2011 yet.
Well, 2011 was a long time ago. I haven't struggled with that one yet, but Andrea said what I said. She says she doesn't think she's written the date yet, because we both work from home and mainly on the computer. So, I mean, I'm constantly seeing the date and scheduling stuff on a calendar, but like, it's not until you see, because Danielle, you write it out. So once you write it out, it's like, then it becomes ingrained. But when I was like writing out my check, I was like, what year is it? But I don't think I've written anything not with the date, since good old 1/1. Write that rent check. Okie dokie. Yeah, I think my Sucre King Cake eyes do look, I like what's happening. I've just given them a little line. Like it makes them pop a little more.
I'm digging what's happening over there.
Thanks. And I, for some reason, there it is now. Couldn't find my right eyeliner brush, so I used this fat, terrible one. And then I'm just kind of blending the Obsidian with gel transformer, and then I'm just using a little brush to kind of fix my sloppy eyeliner job as I look down and see the brush I was looking for. So I feel like, Danielle, you're good at if there's a panic and you're searching for something, you can find it, where I like actually quit assessing what's happening in front of me. I'm like, I can't find it. Pepper Glitter Pan says, I had to write a check and was excited to change the year. But then now 2021 is here and it's not.
It's not nearly what we hoped.
No. All right. So yes, I think I'm going to pull out my lilac microfine and do the glitter liner on top of my black. I don't know if I've ever used lilac. I don't know. I'm excited. It's really pretty.
I love lilac. Lilac's a pretty color.
Really pretty.
That's what I think I'm going to do over this lip color that doesn't seem to match my look. But I feel like I need a little bit of concealer first.
Okay. I was trying to show you on my little palette, but you can't see it that well. But this is lilac. It's really pretty. There we go. And I think it really goes very well with passion flower. So I'm going to do that on top of my, actually, I'm going to try, have you done the gel transformer with microfine, Kat or Danielle? I can't remember.
Good question. I think I have, but I think it works well. Like, I really like it a lot.
Right. I'm gonna try. I can't remember if we talked about that or not. All right, I'm going to continue on with this annoyingly fat brush. I don't know why. I guess I could actually.
So you still can't find your brush?
No, I found it, but I usually don't do glitter with this brush. So, here we go. I can kind of do these two. I try to have brushes that I specifically use for glitter. And then I kind of never follow that rule, but there are some that I try I'm like, okay, that's my really nice brush. And it's not like glitter ever doesn't come out of the brush, but it just, I feel like, I'm like, that's my glitter brush. Kat says, yes, I love everything with the gel. She did tell me that. I was such a scaredy cat to get into the gel. It was such a scaredy comic cat. That's like my third pun tonight. I got to get out of here. Okay, I got Violet microfine with, gosh, I'm so far away. I'm going to look in here. Nope. I gotta, excuse me. I hope y'all don't mind my cleavage.
Ooh, hello.
Hi, you're welcome. Oh my gosh, 37 people tuning in. No, just it all jumped up. All right. If I could see, that would help things, I feel. But let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Pepper glitter pan, since you're just tuning in, we've talked king cakes. My eyes look like a sucre king cake. Danielle had never heard of this bulletin points. Danielle had never heard of Zulu king cake until tonight.
Nope, never.
We are questioning places that will have gluten-free king cakes because most of the bakeries, the good ones, have shut down, unfortunately. That's where we're at. I like what's happening, Danielle. I feel like it looks like kind of like if you had some, not pop art, what's it called? When you get like icon art with like beads or something, like it looks like an interpretation, a graphic design interpretation of like beads. Maybe. That's where my brain's
Could be.
Sure. Sounds okay. All right. Back to going with the gel transformer on my lilac. Man, I need a better brush for sure this time. I'll use this better brush. Oh, I know what oh, this is good. I also could just use the brushes we give are actually perfect for this. If you buy a microfine from Elektra, you will get this baby brush, which is really just perfect for liner. And that's like,
that's what I actually used to do my entire eye with those tiny little brushes.
The green too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very impressive. I don't have the patience for that. I love it for liner, which I'm like, forgot about it right now because I'm looking at all my brushes, but perfect for that. Let's see. Pepper says she needs a king cake because she has been craving one. Andrea says, Danielle, if you did purple where the green is and vice versa, it would almost look like a flower. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm purple on the inside and green on the outside. She's green on the inside, purple on the outside. We's doing the swap tonight. Swap, swap, swap. That's not how that song goes.
Swap, 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 swap.
So I don't know if anyone knows the band Vitamin String Quartet, but that's all the songs at my wedding play, like, or my pre-aisle mix was from Vitamin String Quartet because they play popular songs, but they turn them into string songs. Very beautiful. I listen to it all day while I work. One of my favorite bands, and they redo all of the biggest hits every year. So I just somehow had not listened to the hits of 2020. So I went and listened to them, and they had WAP, and it is bad. So if you ever wanted to hear a string version of WAP, you can look up Vitamin String Quartet, but it's not the best. So what I like about them, they use the string music to kind of go with the lyrics instead of necessarily the music. Let's see. Andrea said she also used Vitamin String Quartet to find wedding songs as well for our wedding quartet. Oh, nice. Yeah, they do really good too. They have like nerd mixes where stuff they do like the Star Wars theme and stuff like that. But a lot of times they'll play strings to the lyrics and not necessarily to the beat of the song. So WAP has a lot of intense lyrics. So just imagine like that's not it. I don't know, but that's how it's like. And I'm like trying to sing the song in my head, and I'm like, this is not a win for Vitamin String Quartet. They make about 8,000 songs a year, and 2 of them not good. That one's one of them. Okay. All right, now I'm coming back in with this small brush to fix my thumb brush mistake earlier. Ooh, I like what's the name. You're adding pink on top of your Golden Rouge?
Yeah, I wasn't real crazy about the color combo. I think this fuchsia is a little better, but I am gonna do a glitter lip, so it's just building. I like to overdraw my lips a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, and just kind of like how I did, where now you can see, you don't see the black underneath my my glitter liner that I just did with the violet, but it makes my eyes pop a little more than if I just did the glitter liner. But I know, because some people some people have to have their like dark eyeliner, and which I understand. Sometimes I feel like I look tired if I just do glitter without anything underneath it. It just depends on the shade, how light of the hue of the glitter. All right. I'm going slow tonight. I feel like, let's see. All right, onto the face, I think. Oh, mascara. We're just getting, this is our first time of the year getting in the Lewk Club. So.
Oh yeah.
A little slow. Mm-hmm. So pretty. Is that violet?
Uh-huh. No, lilac.
Lilac, sorry. But yeah, violet is a little more pink. It's a little pinker. Violet.
And violet is also an iridescent. So lilac and I'm trying to think of the other colors. Amethyst, those are both metallic colors, whereas iridescent is technically a see-through color, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, yes, I did not ever notice that, but now that you're saying it, okay, like a different kind of glitter. I see the iridescent.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that makes sense. Andrea says she also loves Postmodern Jukebox too. That's another great band. We saw them in concert, and one of the members was on American Idol. Apparently, he also used to live with my husband's aunt during that time while he was on American Idol. Wow. See, artists need support, y'all. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah, isn't Postmodern Jukebox the one that has like a bunch of different people in the band, and they're like always auditioning for other people? I believe. I know I've definitely heard them before, but I feel like they have a bunch of people in that band, if I remember properly. All right.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Postmodern Jukebox is almost like a collective of artists.
Yeah, that sounds right. I'm sure Andrea can tell us. All right, so I'm going to try the Passion Flower as a... See, sometimes I'm like, ooh, wow, look how pretty. And I'm like, or is it because I haven't cleaned my brush in 2 weeks? I don't know. Let's see. All right, this one's clean. Let's see. I'm going to try...
All right. I think I'm finally putting some of the Gin Fizz on.
Nice. So let's see. Yes, the guy from Postmodern Jukebox was on American Idol, and during that time lived with her husband's aunt because he had gotten kicked out because of his lifestyle, out of his mom's house because they have a bunch of people in the group and frequently rotates. Yeah, so I dated a guy in a band like that too, Squirrel Nut Zippers. Date is a strong word. But even after I kind of stopped hanging out with him, a couple of the members of the band like stayed at my house before. And luckily they were older because I was like, I don't think I'm cool enough to house a band in my tiny apartment. But they were older and much more respectful. So they were quiet. Also, like, Squirrel Nut Zippers is not a rowdy, probably the same as Andrea says, Squirrel Nut Zippers, exclamation point. But yeah, they're not as rowdy, and I would say probably Post Modern Jukebox too, not as rowdy as like some rock bands might be. I like that I'm saying rock like I'm like 70 years old or something. I'm like, oh, that rock music. I don't know. Okay, so this is Passion Flower. It is actually giving my cheeks a little bit of a hue more than I was thinking it would. Which way am I going? Oh, there you go. That light purple, shockingly, actually looks pretty good as a blush. What you working on,
Michelle
Danielle?
could see this. This is so pretty. I just added a little of, excuse my nose itches, a little of the Gin Fizz to kind of the inner corners of my eye, and oh, so pretty.
I'm also adding Gin Fizz's my highlight right here, and I mean, you can kind of see it, but I wish y'all could see in my mirror. Like, it's so bright, and it's also still floating all around me because it's like mineral. So it's not actual glitter. So it's so every time I use it, I'm like, ah, but y'all can't see it. So
I'm pretty happy. I'm liking this look. All right, time for the glitters.
Wait, I never know. I'm like, no.
I might just go for it and use a little Carnival Queen.
Yeah, do it. I still think it'll be pretty. So I picked the Gin Fizz, this one that we're using that is, I mean, I feel like we need to come up with a name that these are, Danielle. Like, they're like glittery, but it's like glitter for people who hate glitter. Like, it's because it's not, it's like air glitter. We can workshop that.
Mineral.
I don't know. It's something dust. Mineral. I don't know. But I picked this one because it's gold, but it's not as yellow gold as the Gilded Lady. And since I'm gonna have King Cake on, which has silver in it, so I kind of wanted to mess with this, and I like what's happening.
And my favorite lately has been glitter freckles, so I'm just going for it over here. And I don't have a little applicator tonight, so I'm just using like the end of my my tweezers, the blunt end, not the squeezy, pulley, hairy out end. Just so I can kind of like position these little morsels of sparkle around my cheek.
Okay, and I am taking a very old Bolt Balm that hasn't been touched in probably 2 years. Brian got it out of a special area. He's like, and I'm going to try to mix with maybe I'll try the liquid transformer and the gel transformer, see what happens. So we, like I said earlier, that this is a way we've heard from an electrolyte fan who said to mix our liquid transformer with, I just took out some dry Bolt Balm. If you see it, just almost looks like loose glitter. And sometimes people forget about it, or like me, you're like, save it like my precious Bolt Balm, and you don't share it, which is just rude. And then 3 years later, you're like, uh-oh, it's dry. So, and then that's why spend out, my friends, spend out. If you buy something, use it. But so I'm going to try the liquid transformer to kind of bring it back to life, I'm going to put I think I'm going to put 3 drops in here and kind of mix it together. And do one more. I love king cake. If anyone has not used king cake bulb balm, it comes with a baby inside. And it's got your Mardi Gras colors, purple, green, and gold, but it also got iridescent and silver in it. I just really, I love it with gray, I said earlier, but it's a good year-round bulb balm. All right. Now I had just a little bit of difficulty getting, oh my gosh, that's cute, Danielle. That's Carnival.
It's happening.
It's happening. Trying to wonder how to go. Oh wait, I know. I forgot. I came up with the king cake. I think I put a little too much of the liquid transformer, but it is definitely liquidy. So I'm gonna go with this and then try the gel transformer, mix in with it and see what happens there.
We disappeared for a second. But we're back.
And I'm trying always, the flatter you lay the bulb balm to the skin, the better it lays. So, all right. And now I'm going to try to mix a little bit with the liquid, or excuse me, with the gel transformer. Just to show y'all how this was like all the leftovers of a tester probably. If it's 3 years old, there's not any germs in it, right? I don't think so. So it has not been seen in a while. And I'm just taking sheets of the dry glitter off basically at this point and putting it right in here and mixing. They're still good in there. And I'm going to try the gel transformer this time. It's going a little, I want it more deliberate.
I always struggle, on the nose or not on the nose? On the nose.
The nose is really cute. However, you do look cute without the nose, but every time I've almost not done the nose and then did it, I'm like, why was I even thinking about it? It's so cute.
Maybe I just need to move it. Move it.
Move it? I like to move it, move it. All right, this is me trying with the gel transformer. It feels like it's stickier on my face, but then it fell off because I had it in a clump. I'm going to say a no. This is going to be a no from me, dog. We're not going to do that. No on the gel transformer. We're going to, hey, that's why you experiment. I'm going to go back to the liquid transformer. It's super easy and just mix together. So I'm going to do that. But again, that's Lewk Club. That's why we experiment. Right. Has anyone done any Mardi Gras looks yet? I know Andrea's in a dance crew. I think Pepper Glitter Pants is in here. Kat is just out and about when it's possible. Has anyone done any carnival or any Mardi Gras look this year already? This is mine first. I'm actually excited. I think I want to, not as part of Lewk Club, but just as a personal project, I want to redo my Mardi Gras look from last year. I did not like my makeup, and I think I'm going to redo it. If we can all get together and do full out Mardi Gras this year, I think I'm going to try to redo my 2020 look. Whoop. There you go.
I have to put some Mardi Gras earrings in.
Whoa, those are huge. They're nice. Kat says she's not done any Mardi Gras looks just game day. Pepper says no and sad face that she hasn't done any. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, that is. It looks amazing. Oh my gosh. How long have you had that one?
I've actually probably had this a couple Mardi Gras. I think 2 Mardi Gras.
Oh, yeah.
You know, obviously it doesn't get worn all the time, so.
Yeah. Let's see. Andrea says, I haven't done any Mardi Gras looks, but I'm thinking about what I will be doing for that reverse braid to make a statement with a face mask. Yeah, good call. Does anyone have any creative ways to work in their bottom mask instead of their top mask this Mardi Gras? I know that's what I was really excited about when I was able to go to the Renaissance Festival, and I was not, like, everyone was wearing masks, so I was happy about that, but there wasn't, like, I didn't see that many people who just went, oh my gosh, Danielle, you look so cute.
Thanks.
But I didn't see anyone who like really killed it and went all out on their like Renaissance mask. So I'm excited to see. Hopefully, I'm sure people will come up with some creative stuff for Mardi Gras.
I'm really excited to build a mask. I'm going to do something crazy.
Do you have an idea yet?
I mean, I think it's going to involve a lot of fringe and other fun items.
Nice. Pepper says, adorable. You do look freaking adorable, Danielle.
Thanks.
And Andrea said she also bought a wrap last year. See, I think my Fringe & Co. wrap would actually go with this too, Danielle. So when I take my photo, I might have to
might have to model it.
Just
touch up my little mascara, and I'm good.
Oh, look at you. You're faster than me. So I'm trying to do, also I am like reconstituting Bolt Bomb. So that's why I'm behind. But,
it's all good.
This
is a judgment-free zone. Remember, this is the Lewk Club. We're here to experiment and play and do all the things, because really it's more fun getting ready than being at the event.
Right.
At least for us with anxiety.
Well, I was going to say, I was like, yeah, the important thing of judgment-free zone is you have to remember to also be judgment-free in your own head, because I forget that part. Andrea says, I love feathers, much lighter than the gold with white fringe I have. Oh, shoot, you have a fringe wrap. Oh, that's so cute, Danielle. I feel like I can't pull off. I can only tie the head wrap like the wrap one way or 2 ways, and Danielle can do it a million ways, but I didn't like the way the feathers looked on me, but probably just because I'm trying to do a king cake, by the way, on my Bolt Bomb. I'm trying to do like a circle around.
Ooh, I like it.
It, you know, also probably look cool is the little, not infinity, but like here and then across and then underneath. I call it, I don't know what I call it, but it's cool.
Wait, sorry, you said to do an infinite, like, yeah, to do that on both sides then, you think? Instead of just one eye? Yeah. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Maybe just one eye.
Let's see. I don't know. I did this last year with Carnival Queen that Danielle has on her glitter freckles. It looks so cute. It actually kind of looks like Mardi Gras Mambo in this light. It's picking up some dark hues, but it looks good. Let's see. I think I did this. Elizabeth says, very late tuning in, but loving the looks. Thank you, Elizabeth. Seagraves, I'm so sorry I didn't say her last name. Who could know? I always announce her.
One of our favorite glittery tour guides of the city.
Yes.
She likes to spread glitter on tourists, which I love. Thanks, Elizabeth.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, I bet Elizabeth could make up. Elizabeth, do you make gluten-free king cake?
She is a great baker.
I bet you make king cake. She's like an amazing baker.
No.
I was one time she showed up at the HQ with some cookies that she made, and ooh, they were good.
They look amazing. I mean, anyone who can make their own eggnog, I don't even, and that's not even the baking part. But, oh, I didn't bring a little Q-tip tonight, but I'm going full circle if I can actually hit a circle, but
Oh yeah.
Rein it in and try to do it. I tried my most complicated
Bolt balm application ever
while I was mixing it. It was Elizabeth is not as big on gluten-free baking, which is understandable because it's hard and sometimes you work for hours and it turns out bad. Danielle looks ready for a parade or party. I was thinking that too, Danielle. I was like, how are you just going to go to sleep now? You look so
You know
cute.
me, I'm going to go run on the treadmill.
Are you really? I knew Danielle said she has worked out before in her Lewk Club looks. Are you going to go work out?
I do. I also need to make a Target run because I'm out of deodorant.
Oh, that is an important one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not a perfect circle.
That's pretty good, though.
Yeah. Okay.
I like it. I like it.
Thank you. Okay. I'm going to quickly do a lip real quick just so that. All right. So we know if you got a dried out bolt balm, you can use a little. I like it's perfectly misshapen, kind of like a king cake. Let's see. My cousin and I plan to make a king cake once I finish my house float decorations. That's right. Elizabeth is decorating for crew of house floats. That's who I was thinking of. All right. I'm going to do a quick lip. Let me grab. Oh, shoot. I don't have my lip gloss. I'll grab it real quick, and then I'll be almost done.
I'm just trying to decide if I need anything more.
Yeah, that's what happens usually when one of us finishes earlier. Or even when you're getting ready with your friends. You're like,
right.
Am I done? Still has you reassess how long everyone else is taking. You're like, maybe I do just a little more.
I think I need a lash.
Woo!
It's a lash.
This is gonna be a fun Target run.
People are gonna be like, what?
Should I go with a green? Oh, I did green. Sorry, I'm gonna do purple because I did green eyebrows. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, so I know I've gone over this before, but I'm gonna use a Q-tip and/or a doe foot applicator. My mom Googled that, or somebody Googled it. Doe foot applicator.
What was I calling it? A doe something? I was calling it something.
Doe tip, which made sense to me.
Doe tip.
But then I'm going to take the stickiness off the zip gloss and I'm going to do passion flower. And
so a couple of years ago, not last year, but the year before, we had a little glitter buffet set up on Bourbon Street for the season, and I did a lot of the shifts because it was very experimental time, just to be like, okay, can we handle drunk tourists? Anyways, so I did a lot of ombre, glitter eyes, the green gold kind of ombre. But this guy came up and he really wanted glitter nipples done. So I aim to please, especially on Bourbon Street. So I said, okay, sure. That will be $20, good sir. And he obliged. And so I gave him ombre glitter nipples.
Oh, wow. You went for the ombre even on the nipple.
I have a picture of him. He kind of looked like, who's that? Who's that actor that was in that movie called Super Bad?
Jonah Hill and/or
yes.
Okay.
He was like a Jonah Hill lookalike.
Was it Jonah?
Wasn't actually Jonah. It wasn't actually Jonah Hill.
Okay.
That would be a good story though if it had been.
Yeah, I would be really excited with that picture.
As far as I know, I've not had any celebrities visit the glitter buffet knowingly.
Knowingly.
I did hear a funny story about the glitter buffet recently though.
What's that?
There was someone was telling me they were out with some friends and the husband and wife were not, like, they were fighting or whatever, and I guess maybe the husband didn't like glitter, I'm not sure, but the wife had been, you know, drinking a little bit, and she came over to the glitter buffet and she was crying and just putting glitter on, saying, I hate my husband. I thought it was a great story. I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
Maybe they were
so hopefully
fighting.
It cheered her up.
I was gonna say either maybe he hated glitter, or she just knew that the only thing that can really help when you're crying is glitter.
Exactly.
Pepper says, or see their nipples. I'm not sure what that was in reference to. I mean, obviously the nipples, but all right.
I might be able to show y'all on my phone the ombre glitter nipple.
Posted in our Lewk Club live, powered by Elektra Cosmetics Facebook group.
Yeah. Request to join the group if you want to see glitter nipples.
Yeah, come on, who wouldn't? Thank you, Rachel. Rachel says, love the looks. Love with many O's. Danielle is just ready to go to a parade. I'm not sure how she's going to go to sleep. She looks so amazing. I've got a king cake on my eye. I'm doing a sucre king cake feel here. And then, I mean, it's just a circle. I don't know if I'm giving off the king cake vibe, but I was trying to be like a king cake. So, see, I'm jammed in my little spot where I film is right by my closet. So, because I was like, oh, I want to earrings, but there's a whole process here. So I will do mine. I'll take my photos after this, and I will also post them in the Lewk Club, powered by Elektra Cosmetics group. And I'll have my Mardi.
Everyone, please do your looks. Let's see your purple, green, and gold magic that you can make this week. That was a weird burp and talk at the same time.
Burp and talk. It was a classic burp and talk. Andrea says, Katie, you should glue a king cake baby to your eyebrow. Amazing. I should.
Yes, please do that.
I gotta find a baby. My mom has like so many babies at her king cake babies. I came over like a few Christmases ago and she just had them all in like an ice tray or next to. I was like, what's happening? But that would look. And Andrea knows I like to glue stuff to my face. So let's see. Elizabeth says, yesterday the package to my brother's family. As soon as the Bolt Bomb was pulled out, my niece ran to put some on.
Aww.
That's sweet. Yeah. Elizabeth starts them young. She's like, okay, now's the time. And then she also got a request from, I can't remember if it was your niece or your nephew. I'm trying to remember. Elizabeth was telling me that the second, or maybe it was a young niece. I can't remember. But anyway, but right when she got there, it was like, okay, I want to do it too. I was like, that's cute.
Aww.
So, all right. You look so cute, Danielle.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. I want an earring to kind of even out what my, I feel like a dog with one eye, like a spot.
I'm like, I am going to Target.
You look amazing. I love too that no one, like half the people will be like, is that, like, they don't know what Mardi Gras colors are probably even.
They're like, what? Where are you going?
Well, yay.
Well, I think we did it. Another successful Lewk Club in the books.
A Lewk Club in the books, in the book club. Andrea says, my brother-in-law is anti-glitter. They recently moved a piece of furniture and there's a ton of glitter under it from me.
Good. Yeah. Got to leave your mark somewhere, right?
Yeah. I like Aunt Andrea was here. Elizabeth says, my little cousin Millie loves putting it on and now thinks lint rollers are only for glitter. That's right. That's funny. That's the story Elizabeth told me, that she gave them lint rollers and told her cousin and nieces how to lint roll off glitter. So this is when I'm done, after I take my photos tonight, I'll lint roll this off. Or as Danielle taught me a good little trick, just take off one piece of a sheet of lint roller and then wrap it around your finger, and then I can get this part off a little gentler instead of trying to roll at my corners of my face. And but now her relatives, Elizabeth, think that the lint roller is just for glitter, and so they saw someone using it like for cat hairs, and they're like, "What are you doing? That's for glitter." So cute. All right, everyone. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in. So this is
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, if anyone wants.
And
yeah, go ahead.
Remember to let us know if you want to do the next Lewk Club as a meetup, so we can just all put on our Mardi Gras looks together. It might be a fun way to celebrate. Maybe we can have, you know, everyone can make their own daiquiris and we can eat king cake, hang out, get purple, green, and gold.
So we have 2 weeks because we're doing Lewk Club every other week. So I'll put in the group. Rachel Rua says fun, yes. So awesome. I'm going to put 2 different dates in the group we have 2 more Tuesdays that we're doing Lewk Club before Mardi Gras. I'm going to put those 2 dates in, and maybe y'all can vote. I'll do a little poll and see if anybody is interested in what dates work better or which date works better. Is that good, Danielle? Sweet. So we'll do that. And if you're not a part of the group, make sure you ask to join. And if y'all are in the group, you can invite friends. So invite friends to the group that you think might enjoy it. And it's really just, you know, sometimes like Kat the other day just was like, hey, I got a Lisa Frank eye palette and I did a look and she posted in there. And it's just a fun, I love seeing those photos, even if it's not Elektra stuff. It's just, sometimes you got to have an excuse to post pictures of yourself and like, y'all, look, I did a thing. So
we did it.
What Lewk Club is about. You look so cute, Danielle. This is my favorite look of yours by far.
Thank you. Thank you.
Target enjoy you. That's more. That's what it is. All right.
I should videotape it, like me walking into Target and having people be like, what?
I want to.
What's going on?
If there are, try to have it low at the hip in case there are any reactions. All right. Night, Danielle, and goodbye, Lewk Club.
Good night. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Post your looks. Bye-bye.